Established in 2017 as a platform for empowering young talent, the Do Youth Council aims to cultivate the next generation of leaders through a comprehensive strategy emphasizing education and training, well-being, and outreach. We'll now hear from the Do Youth Council, who will expand on the role of AI and advanced technologies in empowering the youth. Please join me in welcoming on stage Ms. Maha Almarzooqi, Manager, UI Design Lead, Do, and Mr. Rashid Alsaadi, Engineer, Broadcasting Operations Trainee at Do. The fireside chat will be moderated by Ms. Elvi Correos, Senior Journalist for Telecom Review Group. Let's give them a round of applause. Ms. Elvi, the stage is now yours.
So good afternoon, everyone. I hope everyone's settled in after lunch. So just a quick overview again. So established in 2017, the Do Youth Council embodies the UAE's core values of inclusion, tolerance, and commitment to excellence. So this year, Do announced the 6th cohort of the Do Youth Council, reflecting the telco's dedication to the importance of empowering young Emiratis, enhancing their role in national development through ICT, and unlocking their career potential. So today, we are joined by two talented members of the Do Youth Council, so Maha Almarzooqi and Rashid Alsaadi. So thank you guys for being here and welcome to the summit. We're very happy to have you here. So I'm actually eager, and I know I'm not alone. I think the audience also is eager to hear more a little bit about yourself. So I'll give a floor to have a brief introduction for each of you. Just give a little brief about your background and your role in the Do Youth Council. So maybe we can do ladies first. Maha?
Thank you so much. I hope everyone can hear me okay. My name is Maha Almarzooqi. I have been part of Do now for the past 3 years. I am a digital product designer, so I do UX and UI. But currently, I'm focusing on UI as the manager and team lead, and also part of the Youth Council.
Thank you. Rashid?
Okay. I'm Rashid Alsaadi, electrical and electronics engineer. I have completed 1 year at Do as a graduate trainee. Finally, now I'm officially an engineer without the trainee. I work in broadcasting operation, such as IPTV, broadcasting, radio operation, and also VSAT. Yeah.
So thank you so much for giving us a brief of your backgrounds. So we have 4 topics for this session. So I will start about the role of technology in empowering youth. So I'll direct this question to Maha. So how can technology empower the youth to achieve their goals and make a positive impact on society?
So technology is an umbrella term for the many solutions that sit under it. It encompasses the tangible and intangible, from machinery and tools to knowledge and techniques. Everything under the umbrella of technology enables the youth to not only come up with solutions, but intricate solutions that enhance efficiency, improve productivity in various industries and everyday life. This empowerment of technology will drive innovation by elevating solutions to unprecedented standards, especially with access to global best practices. An example worth mentioning is the Do Youthcast, which is a podcast that was set up by the Do Youth Council under the caption of Connecting Minds, with the aim of facilitating open dialogue with the youth, covering topics such as wellness, financial education, sustainability, and more. The podcast actually gained over 25,000 views across 5 episodes, reflecting strong engagement from the youth community in the UAE. This initiative, or technology if you will, played a role in empowering young individuals by enhancing their knowledge and skills, ultimately contributing to the development of a more informed and capable generation.
Perfect. So is this podcast available online?
Absolutely.
Free for everyone to be accessed?
You can find it on all our social media pages, and for convenience, we've also turned them into reels on our Instagram.
All right, perfect. It's good to hear. So moving to Rashid, let's talk about the innovation and digital entrepreneurship. So, from your perspective, how are young entrepreneurs leveraging technology to drive innovation and launch successful businesses?
So basically, innovation and digital entrepreneurship have revolutionized how businesses are created and scaled. Today, young entrepreneurs are using technology to transform ideas to impact ventures, leveraging tools like AI, blockchain, and e-commerce to invent and disrupt traditional industries, such as a platform we call Skillpreneurship, invented by Do Youth Council, is a very great example for such a question. This platform enables youth to showcase and monetize their skills within the organization and show what they can do in the organization, such as we provide them with a list, and the employees can show that they have talented as programming, photography, fitness, and they can do a workshop about these initiatives. And by that, they can empower the youth to do more about this in the future. Yeah.
So that's needed to engage actually the youth, like workshops and all of these programs are actually the ones that will catch the attention of the youth and build their skills later on. So next will be about the future innovation and the challenges. So Maha, what do you think are the future technological innovations that are actually already on the horizon, and how can the youth effectively address the challenges that these innovations bring?
I think what Rashid mentioned beautifully waterfalls into the answer I've prepared, and I can help address both parts of your question with one initiative. So let me start by introducing or mentioning our very own Youth Digital Pioneers program, which was a collaboration between Do Youth Council and Huawei. Over the span of 2 weeks, participants from various universities and companies such as PwC and Government of Dubai were in for a unique educational experience, which included intensive lectures, hands-on workshops, and practical training sessions, which were hosted in Huawei's offices, our Do HQ, and our DIFC Innovation Hub. The program was actually designed to equip the youth with comprehensive knowledge and the essential skills required to thrive in the fast-paced digital arena by exploring global trends and developments such as 5G, 6G, Wi-Fi 7, cloud computing, and the metaverse, all of which promise to redefine connectivity. An initiative like this, which we can, again, also call a form of technology, can help engender a highly skilled workforce, ensuring that businesses have access to top-tier talent that are familiar with the emerging trends. And by fostering this connection, Do and Huawei not only inspired the next generation of tech professionals, but also positioned themselves as employers of choice for these talents. So to answer your question, the youth cannot do it alone, but with initiatives like these from industry leaders, the youth will be able to push technological innovations further to new heights.
Thank you. Yeah, so I totally agree of your statement wherein you said like you cannot do it alone. On the same page that, of course, youth plays a very huge role when it comes to this technology integration and adoption, especially because nowadays technology is actually part of our lives, especially our generation. So building on what you've mentioned about the knowledge and actually skills, that's the fourth topic that we're talking about, like the new technology and future jobs. So Rashid, how do you think is modern technology shaping the future job market, and what skills are actually essential for empowering the youth to succeed?
So for modern technology is reshaping the world, so changing the old routines. So the young youth need to adapt the new change by learning new things such as AI, VR developers, blockchain, big data, and they need to learn such skills such as adaptability and lifelong learning are crucial in fast evolving workspace. And other techniques they need to learn to adapt the changing in this growth is programming, because the future jobs will not being made only because what we do today. If we adapt the change by learning how to use the AI, we will be in the future. Otherwise, you will be left behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Things like ChatGPT, some people are using ChatGPT, some people they don't. And there's another tools for AI. Anyone who feel like they can't use these AI tools, they will be left behind. Such as in the beginning of the 90s, there's some people couldn't manage to learn about computing, how to use the computer, how to adapt this change. So they lost their jobs.
Yeah.
So the AI will not change or make people lose their jobs unless you fail to adapt. So the main skill we need to learn is the adaptation. You need to be able to adapt the new things. Yeah.
Yeah, because I totally agree, and it's the way of how you actually adapt and utilize the technology, because most of the people, they're scared of using AI, for example, but with the proper utilization and actually using it in a proper way, I believe that it can have a good impact and actually help and make things more easier even. So I agree that for sure it will only take over jobs if we don't go on with the innovation process. So especially in the technology scene, it's fast evolving. So if you don't evolve with it, so you will be left behind. So I totally agree with that. So since we have more some time, I hope you don't mind. I have some extra questions because I like the way that you were sharing your insights and your perspectives. So how can technology actually encourage youth to become leaders and innovators in their communities? Maybe you can share from your own experience and, of course, working with the Do Youth Council. Maybe you can share some perspective about it.
Do you want me to
Yeah,
go first?
please.
So your question is mainly around, if I understood you correctly, it's how technology inspired us to be leaders.
Yes, exactly.
And the reason why I think that's a very interesting question is because, so I studied digital media when I was in university for my bachelor's, and one of our courses, oddly enough, was leadership, and I didn't understand why we had a leadership course in a very visual comms education profile. It didn't make sense to me at the time, but when I saw the importance of not only public speaking and pitching and composing and how much that actually affects the digital production, only then did I understand that it makes
Actually
complete sense.
necessary. Yeah.
Exactly, because technology, it can do so much, but then it's up to you and, like we said, your adaptability
Exactly.
to take it further and allow that technology to take you further. So I think it's a two-way street rather than just depending on technology to do the work for you or depending on yourself, to run the technology. It's a more of a shared experience and a dance, if you will, of two very intelligent, very creative forces that can elevate any production, really.
Great. How about you, Rashid?
What I'm thinking about the technology and the leadership, basically the technology comes from engineering background. So when you are in the engineering college or engineering school, you learn about problem solving, which is
A key
a
skill
key
for you
a key
as a
skill
leader.
to be a leader. The leader who who know how to solve the problems, who know how to lead, who know how to choose the way or the path to fix that problem and make something innovation from that problem. So I think the technology plays that role, as I said, because it depends on problem solving, and the technology also something is not something as a routine. It's always grow and grow and grow. So you need to be
Yeah.
with it and work with it, yeah.
Of course. Well, thank you so much. I guess we have some time to open the floor for the audience to ask our young representatives if you have any questions. Maybe we have room for one question in the room. We don't have any questions. Okay, I think that's okay. So again, Maha and Rashid, thank you for sharing your insights with us. It's been very wonderful and very informative as well. So we hope that the continued impact of the Do Youth Council will drive more economic growth, community engagement, and technological proficiency among the youth. So everyone, let's give our two inspiring members a big round of applause, please.